Their third question is, you once said in a discourse that Lenin was against marriage and wanted to dissolve the family. In reality, Lenin always followed Engels in saying that the family is the nucleus. Nucleus of what? Nucleus of the capitalist society. Both Marx and Engels, in their analysis of the economic structure, are very clear about it, that family came into being only with private property. Before private property, there was no family. Hence, it logically follows, if private property is dissolved, marriage will automatically be dissolved. It is a logical conclusion. Whether Lenin agrees with it or not does not matter. I don't care about anybody. I care about intelligence. It is not a question whether Engels contradicts himself. Family has been the nucleus of all the organized religions. It has been the nucleus of all the feudal capitalist societies. It has been the nucleus of all exploitation, war. That nucleus has to be completely withdrawn. Without family dying out, you cannot have a real humanity arising individuals. I have not said that Lenin was against marriage. I have said it is a logical conclusion from Marx and Engels' analysis of society. They say that family came into being with private property. Why it came into being with private property? Because every father wanted his property to be inherited by his son. Hence, he has to guard his wife that she does not get pregnant with somebody else. So family became an imprisonment of the woman, so that the child is certainly the son of the father. The father has no other evidence. Only the mother knows exactly to whom the child belongs. So keep the mother completely out of society. No education, no economic freedom, no financial status. In Mohammedan countries, she cannot even show her face to anybody. Keep the woman completely imprisoned. That is the only security, that your son is your son. And your property that you have gathered will be inherited by your son. But in a communist society, when the property is not private, there is no need for any family to protect. The property belongs to everyone. Then why bother about that my son has to be my son? In fact, I had said that it was the logical conclusion. I have read all the communist literature that has been published from Marx, Engels, Lenin, Stalin, and I have read all the literature that has been published against communism. I would like my Soviet comrades to look at my library, and they will find all communist literature there. and all anti-communist literature there. It is my understanding that marriage cannot exist in a communist society. A commune will take place of the marriage. And I have read somewhere, because for 15 years I have not been reading at all. I have read somewhere that in the beginning, when the revolution happened in 1917 in Russia, in the beginning, they had tried for 3, 4 or 5 years to dissolve marriage, to dissolve family, but they found it very difficult. It is one of the most ancient unit, emotionally, sentimentally, psychologically. It is very difficult to dissolve it. It was difficult to dissolve property and make it public. Stalin has to kill at least 1 million Russians just to make a classless society possible. They found it is difficult. And it can be taken care of later on when communism becomes more established. Don't take too many problems. The whole world was against Russia. When it went into through revolution, the whole world was communist. Wanted to destroy communism. If communism succeeds, that is a danger for other nations. Then the poor will start rising in other nations and asking for the same equality. After 5 years of failure, they could not dissolve. But my understanding is they could not dissolve the family unit because they have betrayed Karl Marx and Engels themselves. Soviet Union has become another class society. The bureaucrats have become a class, and the non-bureaucrats, the public. So the bureaucrats who are the communists have replaced the capitalists. Soviet Union is still not classless. It has created a new class friction. Because it is not classless, it could not dissolve the family. Otherwise, there was no problem to dissolve the family and marriage. Now, the family has become nucleus of communism, which is a contradiction. I follow my own intelligence, and my conclusions don't have to be in agreement with anybody. But anybody who is intelligent enough can see the problem.